It's good. Oh. Di ba kala nakabis yun sa MUA? Neng.
Does that hurt?
Wow.
To betray my customers, I charge extra. The dead return!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Time to say bye. Boom. To say bye. A boo.
Does that hurt?
Good job, her.
Happy New Year! Stand still. Time to say bye.
A boo.
Boom.
Oh, maksabi ko sa'yo.
Does that hurt?
Napayangkatan yung tek niya.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Relax. Happy New Year! Time to say bye.
Approve.
Stand still.
Then,
The dead return!
What I dreamed. Time to say bye.
approve.
Boom.
Pero akong nihiliti. Nihiliti, keluar. Ah.
customers, I charge extra.
Relax.
Ini kita selesain misi stabilizer dulu aja.
They don't look happy to see
Let's
us.
wait.
Does that hurt?
Kira miss kan lemparnya kan? Oh, halo yang nonton.
Repay. To betray my customers, I charge extra.
The dead return.
Time to say bye. Boom. Happy New Year! Stand still.
This is shit. Shit.
Time to say bye. Boom. Happy New Year!
Ini elite. Ini aja. Berapa ribu am? Dapat tim apa kayak ini doang ya. Ini bagus lah ya, pasti lah ya. Ini bagus nih. Wah, shit. Wah, rekodnya nggak ada, anjir. Mana rekod kita? Oh. Nggak ada juga nih. Yang punya silver rope ya, silver rope ya. Meningkatkan persen target pengguna saat target musuh dikalahkan. Meningkat persen. Dapat ditipu sebanyak 10 lapis, berarti 40%. Ini buat cocok ini ya. Dia backseat. Upgrade. Oh, kalau weakness bentuknya fisikal, dapat fisikal DOT. Sini. Mari. Mari kemari. Wah, berubah.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
The dead return.
Man.
Time to say bye. Boom.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Dia mati ya? Oh, mati. Ya kali. Nihility. Oh, mantap nih. Nihility.
Happy New Year! Time to say bye. Boom.
The dead return!
Won't hurt. Stand still.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Nihility aja lah, kita tuh nihility lah ya. Nihility. Sak bawah.
Let's wait and see.
Pilah.
Repay.
Buffet.
Customer!
Inspired.
Good time. Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh.
There we go. Stand still.
Oh.
Major.
May as well kill them all.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers,
I just
I
extra.
charge extra.
Happy New Year! Forget your wallet? Relax. Good times. Time to say bye.
Boom. Nihility. Handa. Pokoknya nihility.
Let's wait and see.
Does that hurt?
It's a hurt.
Repay.
It's sakit.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Sakit.
Stand
Okay.
still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Udah
More
kan.
business, eh?
Relax.
Karena gitu stop tuh.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Let's settle this.
Stand still. Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
74k, lumayan lah. Oh, ada nilai. Nanti semua benar langka lah. Meningkatkan 20 damage akibat teknik. Meningkatkan damage sebesar. Oke. Lightning damage. Oh. Shit. Ini nih, siap. Quantum. Kita butuh nekto yang bagus ya temennya. Oh sip, level 3 semua tuh. Peneliti yang naik. Level 3 semuanya naik nih. Oh, not interesting. Oh, harusnya dikira tadi kita pas lah. Itu belakang kita bagus, lumayan bagus.
Forget your wallet?
Cut in the net.
Now feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
We're just having fun.
Okay.
Didn't hurt.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers,
I
I charge extra.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Agak mati semua.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oke, di sekarang lanjutan. Setelah mencari ultimate dapat shield. Jurnal transaksi ini putaran terakhir. Oke. Jadi tekan semua. Oh, scrap doang, Jack.
Let's wait.
Does that hurt?
Hihi.
Repay.
Everyone's a customer!
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Now feast Happy New Year!
Masa kita ini doang ya? Apa namanya? Basic attack tapi apalah, biarlah.
Stand still.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. Your good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Sebenarnya heal.
Say bye to breathing.
More business, eh?
Oh shit.
Serious, huh?
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Shit.
Eternal step.
Dead return! What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Now feast Happy New Year!
time to say bye. Boom.
It cannot come to pass.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Bebas lah semuanya lah.
Eternal sleep then.
Dead return! What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Oke.
Relax.
We're just having fun.
Oh, langsung dead.
Receive divinity.
Receive
Thanks.
divinity.
You're too good to me.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Happy New Year!
You
Stand still.
Turn out your pockets.
Good times. Never. Time to say bye.
Boom. K main lah. Waduh, 2 DOT kita diambil.
I'll see you off.
Relax.
Eternal sleep then.
Dead return!
Don't underestimate you.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Mati ya, mati.
Boom.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Happy New Year!
Cooling, tapi kalau smart cuy. Ini mati nih. Ulti lagi tuh. Ulti lagi tuh.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Fire, oke. Ice. Imaginary. Fire lagi. Extreme. Kok nyampah? Ini. Oke. Text speed oke. Imaginary. Oh shit. Fire damage ambil. Karena fire damage bagus. Ini cocok buat cocok sih buat si ini. Nah, situ tuh. Benefit. Benefit. Benefit nih. Sempat. Sempatnya. Coba kita tengok. Oh, bisa sih dapat ini. PT 47. Kita bisa sih gacha sekali sih. Lihat bintang dapat bintang 4 bintang 4 ya. Ya kali kan. Ya kali kalian bisa dapat kan ya kali kan. Coba aja kali ya. Coba aja dapat. Dapat lini. Ya, habisin lah ya. Nih yang terakhir satu nih. Nggak dapat. Apalah. Ini kita saya berapa coy? Edelon 5.
Everyone needs some time alone.
Edelon 6 -nya. Meningkatkan max HP. HP keras, oke. Oh ya, C1-nya ini apa? Saat mengakibatkan damage kepada target musuh berstatus debuff, crit rate meningkat 18%. Namanya crit rate. Crit rate 18%. Mau gacha senjata cuy. Sekali lah ya. Kita nggak pernah gacha senjata. Apakah kita langsung gacha? Coba kita tengok. Meningkatkan crit damage sebesar 36%. So masuk ke story minat pieces. Oke. Setiap kali pengguna mainkan serangan, peningkatan damage 24% dan ultimate pengguna meningkat sekali 24%. Oke. Tapi bisa 10 kan nggak? Simpan. Oh sedikit lagi cuy. Mana kita bisa dapat ini tuh? Fiction 30 lagi. Oh iya di mana nih karakter. Oke, kita bisa mainin 2 kali. Mana kira-kira enak ini? Kali ini aja. Kita main 2 kali. Wah, kemampuannya apa? Oke. Ultimatenya meningkatkan crit rate. Ultimatenya meningkatkan crit rate. Crit damage. Oke. Oh ya. Nya apa? Tekniknya apa? Jika HP darah lebih dari 50%, oh damage-nya lebih kalau di atas.
Check the facts.
Bisa Jeep. Oke, bisa diganti karakter yang lain.
We're in trouble now.
Coba cek berapa crit rate kita. 21%.
Strike with heart.
Oke, udah di skill. Berapa crit rate kita? Langsung 75%. Dari crit rate 18,7 meningkat 36%. Dengan talent level 8 semua. Oh, jika skill atau basic attack pengguna tidak mengakibatkan crit hit, maka crit rate pengguna akan meningkat. Oh, ini kalau nggak ada crit rate, kalau nggak nge-crit,
Practice is all swords descend.
ultimate berapa crit rate-nya? Kalau crit rate lagi 435. Wah, kelebihan kredit ya. Tapi ini 273. Oh, mantap ya.
Blade and flight! Told you I could fight. Yeah! 1,000 wonders. Fight is fun! Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Satu kali lagi kita bisa gacha weapon banner. Oh tidak.
1,000 wonders to fight is fun. I want to protect everyone. Homie knows your sorrow. Cute.
Oke. Lindungi dirinya. Tembak lagi. Tembak lagi. Tembak lagi.
Try that again.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Jai. Oke. Kita bisa gacha weapon banner. Icon banner. Kita mahal lagi. Apakah bisa, teman-teman? Apakah bisa? Apakah bisa? Terlalu berharap. Terlalu berharap, tapi bagus ini. Good night, sleep well. Kita pakai landau. Pakai landau. Oke, habis landau itu kita pakai si nihility silver mob. Habis silver mob kita pakein si pela. Setelah pela kita masukin si ikatkan bla bla bla. Kurang cocok. Oke, saatnya kita selesaikan misi guys ya. Sebelum itu kita ini dulu. Sini dulu buat sekali. Naikin terus. Kill nggak usah, penting berchandya harus ditumpuk. Dan sudah penuh ternyata. Klik. Speed, head speed, attack, speed, defense, and recharge. Mana itu? Pakai. Pakai. Aja dah. Oke. Saja kita misi. Oh belum. Jangan misi dulu. Kita buat naikin ke sini nih. Ekowar. Ekowar itu. Pinjam ya.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh shit.
Time for a
Damage-nya
buzz.
pun, damage-nya.
Still waters of bliss.
Ready for another?
Oh shit.
A will forged in ice never falters.
I weep for the departed.
Betul.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Structure attack.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Mati kau. Tak 7. Tak 8. Benda please. Oh,
Will forged in ice never falters.
I think we have a die.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Anjir hampir 1 juta tanpa ada buff apa-apa. Oh, buat di buff segala. Oke, musiknya. Dari dulu kita ini. Oke. Coba kita cari yang lain. Oh ya, ini apa? Nikal S sama beda nggak? Ini. Wow.
Ready for another? Time for a buzz.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing support.
The will forged in ice never falters.
Ya Lanjau itu udah mana ya? Jadi defense.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets
I
detected.
weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This combat. This is double speed. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hope you're prepared.
Commencing support.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, udah kalah ya? Gila, kalau makan lagi. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Louis? Ready for another?
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Time for a buzz.
Did you come here of your own volition? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
2 minutes pension. Oh shit.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Commencing support. Enough. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
Oh shit.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Anjay, sekali lagi bisa ulti lagi gue nih. Ah, bisa lagi ulti ternyata.
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Sakit.
Enemy targets to... I'll contain them. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Oh, kaya ako mati.
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Hampir saja bisa. Kau udah kelar. Saya 2 kali lah. Keluar. Ya, musiknya ini Seserahan emang kayak gitu ya, musik-musiknya emang bagus. Ya, tadi lah main kan, cek yang lain. Lalu yang like ya.
A will forged in ice never falters.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This is double speed.
Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Never fall,
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. double speed.
This is double speed.
Still waters of oblivion.
Is that all?
Okay.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Is that all?
Kita lagi sekali.
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Still waters of oblivion.
It'll heal.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again.
Dan. Nah, apa kaya lo?
Time for a good old counterattack.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Oh,
This is double speed.
yang tahan.
Destined for oblivion.
Belum. Nah, itu gua tuh.
Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Gimana Dan? THR Dan.
Still waters of oblivion.
Is that all?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This is double speed. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Never fall.
Destined for oblivion.
Dan jelek dulu Dan. Oh, tidak. Oke, Dan.
I weep for the departed.
Anjir.
It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Dimintain TR ya.
Still waters of oblivion. Again.
Ready for another?
8. Oke, 10.
This is double speed.
I weep
Satu
for the
kita
departed.
ulti.
Dust's reign. It too shall fall.
Honkai Starel. Game turn based. Game yang tidak kikir. Tuh, kalau mau lihat hadiah. Oh, udah nggak bisa ya. Bisa coy. Oh, kita main monopoli. Anjay. Oke, dadu 3. 6. Sip, mantap. Beli. Lanjut lagi, monopoli. 2. Main game. Play game. Oke. Kan. Oke, 3 bintang kita dapat 4.500. Lagi, dadu lagi mulai. 6. 1. Oke. Ngetes. Ada kejadiannya lagi di sistem bla bla bla. Kita supaya pemain game apapun misinya harus kita selesaikan. Oke. Kamu tidak bla bla. Kita sip. Oke. Karena Esta sahabat kita, kita jangan sebutkan kasih ya. Wah. Oke. Ya, tanyakan Poppy saja. Seperti yang aku tahu. Oke. Ya, jenis bisa tertukar. Oke. Apapun masalahnya, kalau kenyang selesai. Ah, gitu lah. Apapun masalahnya, kalau perut kenyang, masalah selesai. Ya, makan barbeque. Apapun masalahnya, yang penting makan. Murah rezeki. Oke. Ambil hadiah tuh. Ambil. Oh, ini bisa upgrade ini buat ini. Ambil 6. Apa ini? Oke. $12, mantap, dapat dana. Saya juga kaya anjir. Cari tukang bakso pasti buka. Tukang bakso cari pasti buka tukang bakso. Apapun masalahnya tukang bakso pasti buka. Entah kenapa tukang bakso. Wow, apa itu? 1. Oke. 4. Jadul remote 1. Inilah. Apa ini? Oke, putar lagi kemana? 2. Kakak seni beli rumah. Oh, duit. Oke. Kokolia, oh. Kokolia udah meningsoy. Kita beli bunga. Yang bener aja nggak beli bunga aja. Coba lagi. Coba lagi. Kita harus beli bunganya bagus. Oh, apalah beli bunga itu. 2 tanda tanya lagi. Udah kebeli-beli teman. Kamu menjadi asisten saya. Oke, kita jadi asisten. Oke, ada tamu terluka. Wah. Sebagai trailblazer kita harus pakai cara fisik. Apakah kita akan diusir? Apapunnya orang-orang Asia, apapunnya rusak, pukul aja, pasti bagus lagi. Pukul aja itu. Tipikal orang Asia, apapun, anak nangis kayak apa kayak, pukul berhenti nangis. Itu tuh. TV rusak, pukul langsung benar. Gitu tuh. Tiga, 4 beli karena kita ada dana, kan 2 ini 4 1 2 3 4 kelewatan. Oke. 2 kali lipat. Oke. Bintang. Jangan bintang dong. Ini bom ini. Usah akhir game ya. Ya. Oke. Pengampunan. Oke, thank you. Tempat sampah, iya. 1 beli rumah, beli 3 1 2 3 main game. Oke. 2 kali lipat, apakah berhasil? Penghasilan banyak duit, banyak rezeki. Pada lagi 1 toko berduit, beli yang paling mahal. 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oke, kamu sudah mau butuh balance. Susun misi harian. Ya. Apa yang paling tinggi lah. Kita acak tuh sampai yang dapat yang paling tinggi. Ini nih. Panjang coy. Oke. Apa ini? Wallpaper. Dapat duit. Ini apa? Avatar. Peringatan anniversary. Duitnya sampai 10 juta. Ini udah mau masih sebulan lagi ya. Ini event apa ini? Undi. Undang teman gak bisa. Oke. Gak ada. Oh, udahlah. Oke, selesaian misi. Kita buat sih ini. Stresnya. Oke. Upgrade. Wah, salah upgrade kah? Enggak kak. Nah, kayak gini. 88 cukup apa?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Ada nih ya, mirip lah. Seat stabilizer. Ya kita ke misi stabilizer lagi ya. Venturin.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
Oh ya, Robin meninggal sini ya.
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC. So this is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Galaxy Ranger itu si karakter
Panaconda
yang
has
mirip
made
Aidin
a
tadi ya.
solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable, breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
Sulit terima.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Panaconda. Everyone's careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Yep, right. Chatnya ke ya. Oke, sip.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath
Ooh,
the
this one.
surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This
The IPC is not the garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. Friend, let's not beat around the bush
Yeah,
here.
okay.
The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Pentagony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiate. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody... That's not fair, right? So then,
Ya,
I
kan
have
bos
but
kita
only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall. And to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to... Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, truly a once-in-a-blue-moon this tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, oh, and take this. A thorough So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Subscriber kita udah berapa ya?
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she?
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers. But you're talking about real evil. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions... It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Get close. Oh, dito. Wah,
This
nasa diambil.
way. This is where we part. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding what fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet?
Alah, Black Swan, kenapa? Kenapa? Kenapa harus kalah Black Swan? Ah, shit. Black Swan. Siapa yang SMS kita? Halo. Ya, kalian di mana? Patong Kloki, oke.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
This is ridiculous.
Kita pasang-masang stiker kali ya. Kita belum masang-masang stiker. Puluh. Terus sekarang. Aku jatuh pada batu apa? Ya, di shot. Ntar munculnya di shot. Angkat stiker. Gunakan. Beda nih. Lihatnya dari mana? Dari handphone. Kalau dari handphone nih langsung ke shot dia. Tapi ini kan level. Mau coba apa algoritmenya lebih bagus kayak gini atau gimana gitu? Mau coba-coba labnya guys. 2 hari terakhir nih. Coba yang kayak gini nih. Oke. Oh, ada yang bagus. Oke. Nah. Catatan oh, kenapa kita stop di sini? Ada kotak, ada kotak.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
That blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been.
We're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind.
Choice.
The Taurus fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread and burn. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon. From the beginning to the end.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight.
They are my children, and just as I was. But my flames are faint, and time is running out.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, Emanator, you cannot hide your true identity. Destruction is intense, but brief.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is made.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's... This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt. May death be the end of your guiding you back to the... I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet. I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but...
Gak ada.
Why?
Buat apa,
Did
Cok?
Destiny's slave make you do it?
Ini salah satu kesenangan bermain game.
Elio.
Ikuti alur ceritanya.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
Apalagi di Genshin itu,
My script
kalau menghayati
has always
ceritanya
been
juga.
brief. Other than
Tapi ada
that,
beberapa karakter itu yang gua
anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature.
visionnya,
There
gimana
is
masa
but
lalunya,
a single
apa yang
destiny
dilakukan, apa
from which
pekerjaannya.
no one can escape.
Cara salah satunya
until
itu
then, I hold the privilege of choice.
Katering
However,
sama
you
Yula.
appear to be ignorant of this.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't
Latar
deserve
belakang
your
ceritanya gue
curiosity.
tahu.
Loners wandering the cosmos always
Salah
have their
satu
secrets.
Lawan Hunter, timnya
Take me.
Kapka,
I'm
Blade.
wanted by the IPC, so it's little
Silver
wonder
Wall.
that I know something about the Stellar
kan
Run
ini salah
Hunters.
satu utusannya Iron. Apa sih sebetulnya? Lupa.
Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memory, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and...
It's not yet time.
Ini cewek nih, belum cewek nih.
I don't need help. But if your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy,
Dengan
then go
putih sih kan,
look into the family
Already on it.
orang di dalam kostum itu cewek.
and
Itu bisa
the Astral
dia
Express
untungannya makin meningkat.
is no enemy of yours.
I know that.
Selain
I just never
cowok
expected to hear
kebanyakan,
you say it.
kalau nggak karakter cewek,
What's next then?
ya saat kayak baju
Trailblazer's
hitam.
been taken by Black Swan.
Power Rangers
Will you
kata
go look for her?
No need for that.
Gundam
No
gitu ya.
harm in mentioning that Elio's
Apa yang
only
terjadi
given
jika
me one
digabungkan?
instruction.
Nah, gitu.
Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live with So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Oh, dunia kesadaran.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm
Coy, di
sorry
sini, coy.
that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Ini salah satu cerita yang mana nggak ada hubungannya sama Seserahan kan ya. Pertama kita ada Seserahan, yaitu dari si siapa namanya? Trailblazernya. Terus kita pindah ke Blackbox. Itu inti ceritanya itu Seserahan. Kita pindah lagi ke map yang kapal itu. Itu Seserahan juga.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first...
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that
At this point, I'm afraid the only...
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating... I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're...
this time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start...
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Ast Plus. This as for that adventure...
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his... He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal?
Yes. It's risky.
I get why, but... No, I can't... forget about it. Just...
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone.
Oke, kita ke Aventurine. What the fuck? Coba baca. Menyediakan jasa joki gacha untuk akun game milikmu. What the hell? Jasa joki gacha untuk game milikmu. What? Bisnis yang menguntungkan. Guys, terima ya kan? Gak bisa baca ininya lagi.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about...
Mana ya untuk ini? Ah, nggak ada, nggak ada. Operator. Ah, nih. Menyediakan jasa joki gacha. Oh, ntar kita review semua ini ya. Coba kita review semua bio yang ada di karakter-karakter ini. Mulai dari Gwenevere. Wah, ini mantap nih. Jangan bikin masalah, jangan takut masalah, jangan nekat. Wah, mantap. Belu udah tahu kita deh. Banyak minum air panas, kurangi marah-marah. Karena ada Belu dokter kan. Bisa. Semangat, dunia baru sudah di depan mata. Ya. Meet. Ah, kue rasa baru beli di mana? Ah, itu pertanyaan tuh. Dalam pengasingan jangan diganggu, anjay. Nih, tapi lagi sibuk jangan ganggu. Nah, apa ya? Lagi sibuk pesan singkat saja kan gitu kan, biasanya kan. Ah, well, wait. Wah. Terbaik untuk paman Yang. Semua orang di Express harap tenang saling menjaga komunikasi. Oh, nih. Oh, ini pelesetan nih. Hari ini juga March 7 kan, artinya kan March 7 itu kan 7 Maret kan ya. Jadi dia merasa setiap hari itu tanggal 7 Maret. Nah, ini sama juga nih. Maaf atas respon lambat saat bekerja. Anjay, coba. Sedang beramal menggunakan mimpi, jangan diganggu. Ini apa artinya? Tidur ini. Ah. Kan? Tidur ini. Sedang beramal menggunakan mimpi, jangan diganggu. Ah, tidur ini. Yang lain agenti. Agenti ini pasti cantik-cantik nih. Aku bersumpah pada mama. Ya, kita tahu lah. Anjay, kontak darurat Pepe. Pepe itu si anjing itunya ya. Nah, ini Asta nih. Tidak bisa beli lagi, anjay. Dia marah-marahin deh. Ah, Singapura pasti tentang game. Wah, jangan buat game kalau tidak tahu caranya. Ini lagi nge-roasting game-game sampah ini. Jangan kerja boleh, jangan ganggu permainanku. Ah, ini yang lagi main Mahjong. Ajay. Akun ini dinonaktifkan. Kontak bisnis Asta. Hubungi Asta aja katanya. Blade emang ada ininya. Oh, tak kira ada kan, ternyata nggak ada. Temui aku yang berhubungan tentang arsip. Kan dia kan yang jaga arsip ini kan. Anak buah Tuan Tel. Temukan aku untuk mendapatkan hadiah perintisan. Nah, ini yang kalau naik level dapat hadiah di sini tuh. Akan dilakukan optimalisasi di masa depan datang. Langsung bilang saja. Langsung to the point sama Sele. Tidak meramal peruntungan pribadi aja. Kalau bronya sedang dalam rapat. Guna kegedian kan. Agen negara kuno dengan pengalaman imitasi berkualitas tinggi. Aku ingin terbang ke langit sekali lagi. Anukan yang boxing kita. Oh, kalau 13 berarti sedang latihan. Ah, kalah nih. Harap cantumkan namamu saat memberikan konversi. Penyakit apa yang membuatmu mengantuk kalau baca buku? Malas. Tipikal orang Indonesia. Timuls, oke. Nih, tidak masalah tanpa air, tapi jangan tanpa kopi. Tapi kan harus, kalau membuat kopi harus ada air kan gitu. Katanya pasti dengan obat-obat. Lah beda. Obat. Apa? Bukan tidur dan inspirasi. Clara. Cute. Aku mau piknik dengan semua orang. Tingginya. Udah. Dan belum ketemu.
About it. Avengerine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family, and the existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on...
Okay.
He's clearly...
Saya dengan Paman Yang. Paman Yang, hello.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing. It was a groundless accusation. Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation. However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express. You've met her many times now. What's your... That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone.
Lanjut.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like... Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop.
Kasihan.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. Aw, what a mess. But...
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else.
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in...
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things
worth focusing on.
Huh? Aw.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the...
Welt.
Is there something...
First, don't you want to know my...
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a problem.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your...
The Annihilation Gang?
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, Your knowledge reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the nameless feel... Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely... I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it.
Still unwilling to reveal?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as... Is she okay?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid
Login
proof.
cuaca dulu. Tegak.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams, only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Okay.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Yep.
Gradation 12.
Wah, kedekatan sama.
Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Oh no.
Well done,
Oh.
Dubra.
Oh,
Wherever
ah,
they
shit.
go shall be met by annihilation.
Shit. Gagal. Gagal, penyerangannya gagal.
There it is.
Oh.
It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny.
Bisa lah ya.
This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Ke kiri dia.
They sought refuge in a land of sleep.
Yang ke kiri
Wishing for
semula.
undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have thou, on the path of destruction,
bisa ini gara-gara
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Dulu. Nyerang cek dulu. Bentar. Bentar ya. Bentar. Cari bags yang mantap nih. Ya, enggak mantap. Ini mantap nih. Tapi arah dari mana arah? Dua, tiga, empat. Oke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Satu lagi dong. Oke. Satu lagi. Oke, serang. Oke. Kita lanjutkan.
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone.
Dari sudut pandang
A
yang
few
keren.
days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad life.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Raven land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, when you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me. Otherwise...
Mommy! 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 The rain... It is raining! It's true!
Darling. Such a lucky child. May the goddess keep you, let you, and your schemes. Welcome to the...
Time.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created, to be honest with you? I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few...
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was...
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about this murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the... it's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in. What should we do? Let me think.
Incredible gambler. Have you already...
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward, Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, if that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, there were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family in their...
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Well, without any further ado, let's set off.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion...
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with...
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its own.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak...
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue, and let me deal with the members of the family.
Jadi pendek. Oke.
Of course, it's not.
Right, and as I mentioned,
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of...
It seems like the idiocy index here is...
Feeling lucky.
Yay.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Look...
I mean, there isn't.
For security reasons, on the previous occasion...
Well, maybe we should do the same.
Petunjuk di dinding.
Feeling lucky.
From the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. This is double speed.
Destined for oblivion. From the still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are.
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like...
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
Yuk, kanan kiri. Apa kemana anjir?
Just as I thought.
A truly miraculous discovery.
Really?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, impressive.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same.
Apa sahur lah ya kita main lah. Sahur enggak tuh? Bila bisa naik jalan kanan. Apakah ada sesuatu di belakang sini? Tuturu. Oh ya, ini buat apa ini? Nggak bisa ngeliat detail. Anjir. Kan saya cuma mau tahu ya, inventory itu apa aja.
This is hardly enough for a season.
Stream 4.
Hold on.
Huh? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
Terkunci lagi pintunya.
My friend, did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him. If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open this door in the hall or this place.
Oh, and it
Get serious. I've no time for games.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model.
There wasn't a gap before. That...
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling...
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
Stream 4.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
And the nameplate.
If I were you,
Oh, this reminds me of one of those. Oh, look. The.
Oke, kelar.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Sebelahnya juga ada. Ini tato ada bedanya. Oke. Banyak stellar jet. Buat Robin ntar. Jadi kecil.
indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're. Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into some. Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door.
Ini kenapa ini? Wah, gede mapnya.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades. Stream 4.
Hello! I am an oak soldier.
And
Hello! I am an oak soldier. Model. Aidin. Please look behind me. Model.
what's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do it. Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison. It's in right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much? Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Doc!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. Finally, a moment of peace.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
That's it. pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
All done. Piece of cake.
Stream 4. Leanable blade. Still waters of oblivion.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. No dirty trick. Oh.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. This is double speed.
Still waters of oblivion.
Hello.
All done. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Stream 4. The gleam.
Ada burung. Cara turun langsung ke sini aja.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you...
Yeah.
Tell me about your...
I don't have a plan.
Looks like since...
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize. And I'll help him find the murderer.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable? Necessitating the delicate...
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated. We'll see. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that...
the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. I imagine this knowledge...
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble... I have come to know you very well as a person. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person, and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be. Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not...
If I wasn't
No, you weren't There's no need for us to be evasive. Who could be responsible for... Now your noble status has become a shackle. But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this.
The box in which the cornerstone.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals for an object so precious. It probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all...
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron. Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf.
And if I refuse to answer...
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion? Encompassing?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or...
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer.
Oh shit.
Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
Shit. Shit.
Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, Does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
Banyak sudut pandang yang ditampilkan.
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides...
Cut to the chase. What do you...
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone?
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine, and it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gayatri Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha...
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important, but not as important as you. My pain and poverty are the trials of Gayatri Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And you're a child blessed by Gayatri Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So listen to me and swear.
Okay, we'll swear to But sister, Gayatri Triclops was really watching.
Then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? And where was Gayatri Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. Then how bad were our sins? So much...
Excuse me, I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives.
Just as I thought.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will... Please, rest assured, your vitals are monitored in case of emergencies, allowing us to wake you if
Can I trouble you to access the record?
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is...
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the...
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information. She's also in the running for the legacy.
Is there any other way to enter?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal.
The Garden of Recollection.
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position.
Armed evacuate.
What do you know? It's more efficient this way.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball.
Hey, check it out!
To all guests, the IPC will be...
I'll request a beating for you lot! I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this...
Halo Topaz.
Miss Topaz? I never...
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's fine. Do as they ask and try. As you see, only Aventurine, who carries an invitation...
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some...
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me, being caught.
Oke. Kayaknya kita udah dulu. Ah. Itu guys, udah ngantuk ya kan? Udah jam 3 malam. Bye.